everyone. I just wanted to do a quick video that's almost kind of a bit of a safety or an info kind of thing. I am redoing my tanks, and so I've got this one drained out. I pulled all the guppies out and was basically getting it rinsed out and was cleaning along the back edge and realized something kind of really important. These tanks have been in front of a window for about 6 years now. And as I was cleaning in the back, I noticed the silicone is degrading. And it's actually feeling like kind of brittle. And this part actually is peeling off, and I peeled off a line of it from that side as well. And what I'm assuming has happened is that over the time, the UV from the sunlight has caused the aquarium silicone to degrade. And so that's something to consider if you have to put your tanks in front of a window. This was just at the time the best place for these tanks to be. And I'm in Southern California, and so our get you on something a little bit more pleasant to look at. Our UV is totally outrageous. Like, we have stuff outside and it gets brittle and discolored so quickly. And so, oh, sorry about the reflection there. Let me switch to these guys, see if there's a little less reflection. I turned up the lights so you could see the, excuse me, so you could see the silicone. I don't know how much better that is either, but whatever. Anyway, so the UV here is really strong, and we get stuff outside in the yard that gets brittle and discolored so quickly. And it's not something that I really thought of with my tanks. At the time, it didn't really matter. This was the best place for me to put my stand, so I did. But it's something to consider if you have a tank that's in front of a window or in basically the direct path of a window. Just keep an eye on your silicone seals. Basically, at this point, I'm going to be replacing these tanks for safety. I don't trust that those seals aren't brittle and that they won't pop. So I guess it's kind of a lucky thing that I was doing this big kind of overhaul on this tank, because I might not have known that until the seals popped, and then I would be in a rush and kind of frantic. It's also kind of good because the Petco dollar per gallon sale is still going on, so I can go and get the replacement tanks for $10 each. So that's, I guess, lucky timing. But so just keep an eye on your silicone side seams and seals. Because if they're in front of a window, the UV can cause it to degrade and become brittle and break, and you don't want to have the seals popping at random and either wake up to or come home to a mess, or find it quickly but have to scramble with taking care of the fish. And so right now, all of my fish are on my kitchen table, my dining room table. And so I also highly recommend having buckets available for emergencies. I have basically a bucket for each tank, and that way if a seam were to pop or anything like that, I could take some of the water and put the fish into a bucket with a air stone, and they'd at least survive until I could get the tank replaced. So thanks so much for watching. Check your aquarium seals and your aquarium silicone. And if you haven't already, please consider liking this video and subscribing and commenting. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.